In a courtroom filled with tension, the killers of Jacksonville rapper Foolio made their first appearance before a judge. This moment was the first big step in what's become a very tragic and chilling story. Foolio, also known as Charles Jones, was a well-known rapper in Jacksonville, and his death has left fans and the community in shock. As details of the case were revealed in court, a clear picture began to form of a violent and premeditated crime that started with a gang war and ended in Foolio's tragic death. Court documents show that Foolio was killed as part of an ongoing gang feud between the 6-Block gang, with which he was associated, and two other rival gangs, the 1200 gang and the ATK gang. The suspects involved in the murder are Rashad Murphy, Davin Murphy, Isaiah Chance, and Alicia Latoya Andrews. They all appeared in court, facing charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and other serious crimes. This all began in Tampa when Foolio was celebrating his 26th birthday. According to the court documents, the suspects followed Foolio and his friends from Jacksonville all the way to Tampa. They tracked him as he made appearances at clubs, and then they cornered him at a hotel. Foolio was shot and killed in the parking lot of the Home 2 Suites by Hilton, right across from the University of South Florida. Court records show that the suspects planned this attack carefully. They used social media to track Foolio's location, following him to several places in Tampa, including a strip club and a nightclub. They were determined to carry out the attack, showing up at these places with weapons. They then followed Foolio to the hotel, where they eventually opened fire on him and his friends. Surveillance footage from the night of the murder shows the suspects driving by the hotel twice, scoping out the scene. When they finally stopped, they jumped out of their cars and began firing, using AR-style rifles equipped with black mesh brass catchers. These mesh bags are designed to catch spent shell casings, which suggests the killers were well prepared to not leave any evidence behind. The shooting was brutal. Foolio was killed, and two others were injured as bullets ripped through the vehicles they were sitting in. The court documents also revealed chilling details about what happened after the murder. One of the suspects, Rashad Murphy, was arrested a few days later after he tried to flee a traffic stop in Atlanta. His car, a silver Chevrolet Cruze, matched the description of the vehicle involved in Foolio's murder. The car had been damaged in a way that matched the damage seen in the surveillance footage from the hotel parking lot. This connection helped investigators link Murphy to the crime. Additionally, police discovered that the suspects had carefully planned their escape. After the shooting, they abandoned their getaway cars in different places to avoid being tracked. One of the cars was found at a family member's house in Polk County, and another was found near Rashad Murphy's home. It was also revealed that the suspects used an Uber to flee the scene, which shows just how much thought went into planning the attack and covering their tracks. During a search of one of the suspects' homes, police found more evidence linking them to the crime. A gun safe containing multiple rifles, including one equipped with a brass catcher like the one used in the shooting, was discovered. Also, spent shell casings found in one of the suspects' vehicles were linked to two prior shootings, including an earlier attempt on Foolio's life. As more information was revealed in court, it became clear that this murder was not just a random act of violence. It was part of a much larger and ongoing gang feud. The suspects were deeply involved in criminal activities, and their actions on the night of Foolio's death showed a high level of planning and premeditation. They tracked Foolio across state lines, followed him to different locations, and waited for the right moment to strike. When they finally did, it was a deadly and violent attack that left a beloved rapper dead, and his fans in mourning. The suspects are now facing serious charges, and the legal process is only just beginning. As the case moves forward, more details will likely come to light, further revealing the full extent of the planning and violence that led to Foolio's death. For now, the community waits for justice, hoping that those responsible for this tragic crime will be held accountable for their actions. This case has captivated the public's attention, not only because of Foolio's fame, but also because of the brutal and calculated nature of the crime. As the investigation continues and the court case unfolds, all eyes will be on the courtroom, where the future of the suspects and the memory of Foolio hangs in the balance. In conclusion, Foolio's tragic death has shaken the community and highlighted the devastating impact of gang violence. The chilling details revealed in court show a well-planned attack fueled by an ongoing gang feud. With the suspects now facing serious charges, the legal battle ahead will determine if justice is served for Foolio and those affected by this crime. As the investigation continues, the focus remains on uncovering the full story behind this brutal murder and ensuring those responsible are held accountable. For now, the community mourns the loss of a talented rapper, while the courts work to bring closure to this heartbreaking case.